Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
We get started with drama coming from match day 18 of Nigeria Professional Football League. Aqua United went to Kano to actually win a game there. And what happened after that was a big drama. And of course, MFM at home were able to beat El Kanemi Warriors by 3-0.
Cecilia, a lot of filth on match day 18 that we would rather not talk about on the show, but it has happened now. We have to talk about it. But shout out to MFM for returning to the top of the table as well, with a very convincing 3-0 win over El Kanemi Warriors. Stephen Ode scoring his 14th goal of the season in front of Super Eagles technical advisor Kenneth Raw.
Give me a call up, give me a call up. Okay, also on the program, Rangers United struggle continue, both home and away. This time around is in the CAF Confederations Cup. They were 2 goals up, but then they let it slip, and the game ended in a draw against Zesco United. 2-2,
that's how that one ended, Cecilia. Not the best home result in a 2-legged affair. Rangers have it all to do now in the second leg in Ndola next week. So all the best to them. They're not out of this yet, Cecilia, but the struggle is real for the Flying Antelopes of the Rangers, the Flying Antelopes of Enugu, however you put it. Okay, let's move on to the show now and talk about... Yeah, let's talk about in basketball, Cecilia. This guy is, Russell Westbrook has become the first player in NBA history to record 42 triple-doubles in a single NBA season. Cecilia, this one had been on the horizon for a while. We started to root for him when it got to about 35-ish, thereabouts. And it's good to see that Russell Westbrook now has broken Oscar Robertson's record, which was set way back in 1961. Russell Westbrook right now is the player with the most triple-doubles in an NBA season, 42 in total. Cecilia, we've run out of some superlatives for this guy.
From alien to everything you can think of.
Yeah, we've said it all. I don't know how much we can say about Russell again, but we'll come back to Russell in a bit. There were other games that were played in the NBA, and we'll talk about those ones before we go knee-deep into Russell Westbrook. We'll start off with the matchup. Only right, we'll start off with this matchup between the OKC Thunder and the Denver Nuggets. It ended 106-105 in favor of Oklahoma City, and that's the match where Russell Westbrook broke that record. And he actually broke Denver Nuggets' heart as well, too, because he scored the game winner with just a few seconds left in the game, and that ended the hopes.
To the points.
Exactly, and that particular loss has ended the hopes of Denver Nuggets from qualifying for the playoffs. So that's the end of the season. Basically, no postseason for the Denver Nuggets, thanks to Russell Westbrook. Elsewhere, another player that is in the running for the MVP, for the regular season MVP, is James Harden. James Harden scored 35 points, recorded 15 assists and 11 rebounds for his 21st triple-double of the season. Yeah, to lead the Houston Rockets past the Sacramento Kings, 135-128. So it's basically a face-off between Russell Westbrook and James Harden.
Yeah, for the MVP, right?
Yeah.
Is there face-off? No. Unanimous decision. Just give it to him.
Not unanimous.
I told you if he doesn't get it,
it's not unanimous, though. I totally get where you're coming from.
I know it won't be unanimous, but then it has to be unanimous. But then he's going to get it. 21st triple-double. Yeah. 42.
Obviously, no comparison. But James Harden has had a very good season as well. So he's helped the Houston Rockets to the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Elsewhere, we saw the Cleveland Cavaliers lose for the first time in April with a 126-125 defeat to the Atlanta Hawks. Paul Millsap scoring 22 points in that victory for Atlanta. DeMar DeRozan scored 35 points, and the Toronto Raptors wrapped up at least the number 3 seed in the Eastern Conference with a 110-97 victory over the New York Knicks. Last but not the least, Karl Anthony Towns scored 41 points and grabbed 21 rebounds, but it wasn't enough as D'Angelo Russell scored the game winner to lead the LA Lakers past the Minnesota Timberwolves 110-109. Another very close scoreline there, Cecilia. But we're coming back to Russell Westbrook. Yeah. What an amazing season this guy has had.
No, we've been waiting for it. I'm not as excited as thought I was going to be, because
at
the end of the day, he has gotten what he so much wanted.
Yeah.
It's something he says he wasn't really dreaming about it. He just started playing NBA, just started playing basketball and enjoyed the game.
Let's
but right
take a
now,
look at those numbers, Cecilia. I mean, he's done it in a very, he's done it in a very amazing way as well, because he scored 50 points against Denver Nuggets. He scored, rebounded the ball 16 times and recorded 10 assists. And he scored the game winner. So it was an incredible game. It wasn't an
incredible day to actually, make a history.
Exactly. What a player he is. And 42nd triple-double of the season. He's a record breaker. God knows when it will be broken again. The last one took almost 55 years to get equaled and broken. That was Oscar Robertson in 1962.
20 years from now?
Yeah, I mean, you never can tell. I mean, but this kind of thing.
The player that is going to break this record that hasn't been born yet.
Yeah, exactly. This kind of things happen once in a blue moon. I mean, we don't get to see it regularly.
Have you ever seen a blue moon?
Yeah, that's the point. So who knows when this one is going to be broken again. But shout out to Russell Westbrook. You're definitely, if I had votes, I'll be voting for Russell Westbrook as the MVP for the regular season in the NBA. But there are a few doubters out there that feel Russell Westbrook has been playing for this particular start. Is he playing for it? Like he's going for it? I'm like, what's wrong with playing for records?
If you check, when he equaled the record, I mean, his team won. We talked about the fact that he didn't have as much points as he would have loved to have. The Russell Westbrook winner, where he played for the team, the rebounds and the assists, we all saw it. And in this particular game also, his team won. So if you check, maybe once in a while, fine, he gets to have all the records, his team not winning.
Yeah, but most of the time, they win.
When he gets as much triple doubles and all that, the team wins. So what else can you say? Fine, I understand James Harden is having more assists, more assists, because some clubs will tell you that I would rather have that because he plays for the team. But then there's some games that we've seen Russell Westbrook playing for the team and he doesn't get as much points as you expect. Why there are some games he gets the points, the team gets the win, he plays for the team. So what are you going to say? No,
I mean, I think it's all nonsense, to be honest. I mean, Russell Westbrook, we can't take anything away from him. He's had a phenomenal season. Let's move on from the NBA now, Cecilia. We'll talk about basketball, women's basketball in Nigeria.
It's starting today, and of course, the NBBF had a press conference on Saturday heralding what's going to happen today, explaining the formats and all that, and the fact that what the clubs need is actually to see how they can make a player's welfare the top notch, because without the players, you obviously not have a league, and it's going to start today in Abuja, and most of the NBBF members, this is the president, Tijani Umar, talking about the fact that if you want to have a viable league, sponsorship will have to be there. The players' welfare have to be top notch. Olumide Oyedeji also a member of the NBBF. Now he has played the game. He understands what it means for you to make the players the focus, and also the fact that you are having the sponsor churning in more money into the league. It simply means this season we'll obviously have a spectacular one. Yeah,
we're just waiting for tip-off, basically. Yeah. Everything is ready. Let the games begin.
Of course. So the games begin. We'll listen to Tijani Umar and Olumide Oyedeji now.
I believe that if you're talking about relegation promotion for the Kwesa League, it's before now, it's only a team that goes down from each conference, and then another team replaces it, at the beginning of a new season. Now it's going to be 2 teams to be relegated from each conference, so making it 4. The first 2 phases will have the 18 teams playing. The next 2 phases will have only 12 teams playing, because 6 will drop along the way. And then by the time we move to Lagos for the finals, it becomes the finals 8. Only 8 teams go to the finals. So, but next season, when we demarcate now and create the next, at the Premiership for women, 12 teams make up the Premiership.
No same-day traveling? No. Even after the game, you're like from Jos to Bauchi, which is just like an hour. Right after the game, you still cannot travel for security purposes. So, we just try to make sure our players are all just in good frame of mind, security conscious, and also for the insurance, the president just announced something also different. And at the end of the day, we want to make this game something everybody will come and watch. Fun. You also can have a lot to write about.
Yeah, they just want to make it spectacular. They don't have a choice, because if you check women's basketball in Nigeria, it's been growing over the years. And of course, Lagos will always host the final 8 usually. That's the usual thing, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's about it for basketball in the country. Now, obviously, the men's season will be starting as well.
On Thursday.
Yeah, so we can't wait. Basketball lovers, go to the different centers and enjoy the game of basketball in the country.